Hey, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are around the world. Welcome back. Today we are flying the PMDG777. We're going to be flying a IRL op. This plane flies from, I believe, in the UK. They usually land here in NASA, and they fly over to Georgetown, and then from Georgetown back to NASA, and then they fly back to the UK. But today we're not going to be doing a super long haul because I don't have all the time to do it right now. But what we're going to do is I'm planning on doing we're going to fly to Georgetown and then fly back here to NASA. So flight time I believe should be an hour for each leg. And right now we have GSX. They're boarding the plane. The GSX profile I have for this plane, they have to update it. It's gonna be tweaking. I was gonna do the regular animated setup that they have for the airplane, but I wanted some kind of like animation, so we're not gonna pay too much attention to that. We're gonna jump inside the cockpit, get it set up and ready to go. We were supposed to be Speedberg 253, but as you can see, the aircraft behind us took our call sign, which is all good. So we're gonna be Speedberg 253 Alpha. Let me take a moment to shout out chat. Hey, what's up, Captain Zepp? Yo, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Welcome on board. How you doing? Natasha Lopez. Hey, what's going on? Welcome aboard. Glad to have you all here with me today. I'm not gonna lie. I set this plane up just to get a feel for it. Took off, but I never landed. I just wanted to make sure, I had a good feel for it. So I'm still new to this aircraft. Disclaimer, chat. There's something right here on the runway. I went to the default scenery, and this thing is still here. So I think there's something that has to do with Microsoft. Something with Microsoft, because the airport here, the custom scenery I have here, didn't fix this. So disclaimer, we might have to see that when we take off. But away from that, we are going to jump inside the cockpit and get it set up and ready to go. So first things first, I already turned the battery power on, which is here. We're on external power connected to ground power. We're going to go ahead and arm our emergency lights. And we can go for cabin utility, all that good stuff in the cabin can come on. Align our DARES, and we can jump downstairs. Before we do that, let's go to seatbelt sign on, no smoking sign on. Now nav light on, logo light can come on. And let's jump down to our lower panel. And let's squawk. Let's go to Unicom frequency, which is going to be 122.8. And let's come over to our comms radio. And it looks like we already on TARA. We're just going to leave it as is. Oh, we did get a auto ATC clearance. They want us to squawk 5650. 5650. Alright, that is in. That's all set. We can come over to our EFB. And like I said, I wanted the animation, so I didn't do the PMDG setup. So we're going to leave that as is. Not going to pay too much to GSX. As long as the passengers are boarded and we get that kind of immersion, that shouldn't kill it too much. Let's go over to our electronic flight plan. Let's go to request our flight plan. 2 days left. 2 days left and no more school. Nice. Doors! What's up, Doors? Haven't seen you in a while, my friend. How are you doing? Hope all is well. And glad you are back on board, my friend. What's going on with you? Let's go to our departure. Right now, it looks like it's a little bit cloudy outside. The wind is at 4 knots. 04 degrees at 4 knots. Temperature is 29 degrees. double check that I did request that. Throw that into the FMC. And altimeter is going to be 29905. We can plug that in now. Alright, that's all good. And then let's jump down to our FMC and let's get some information plugged in. Position in it, we are at Mike Yankee, November. You can go ahead and copy and paste that into our position in it. Let's go to our route page.
Nassau traffic, JetBlue240, radio check.
5x5. And let's go to requests from SimBrief, set payload and set fuel, and request our flight plan. Alright, let's wait for that to come in and then we can load that up. So one thing, I've been watching a little bit of tutorial videos and from like an IRL pilot and stuff like that. So I know one thing that they do is for right here on the E hydraulic auto, we usually put that to auto. That can go to auto. I guess that allows certain hydraulic fluid to be on, so we can have what you call it? We can set our parking brake without the airplane not engaging. Let's go ahead and set that. And all right, here we go. Looks like our flight plan is in. We can go ahead and load that in. Did you use my Ryanair video? What do you mean use it, Doris?
Boarding starting.
All right, let's go activates, executes, and we can select our runway. Today we ran our runway we are planning on using 32. They did not give us a SID, but let me see. The only SID that's available right now. Let's see if we should probably use that or maybe use something else. Let's see what it looks like here. Yeah, we're not gonna use that SID. That's for the opposite side of the runway. So we're gonna most likely take off with vectors. But for arrival, we can probably go ahead and set that up. For arrival, we're planning on landing on runway 08. And we can do the RNAV approach for 08. Let's go 08 RNAV. They didn't give us a star either. I mean, yeah, star. We did not get a star for that. Let's see if we can find one. Alright, yeah, so we're not gonna use any star on this arrival either. We're just gonna go in and just coming straight and then coming in. Actually, let me just pull this up. Actually, no, I forgot. I got you can pull up Navigraph from here. Navigraph, where is it? Alright, so arrival. Actually, let's start with departure. Not use it, see it. Oh, see it, your video. The last one I think I've seen is the the one where the airplane, where you, like the airplane was commenting and you were like, I think it was the Asiana. Yeah, that flight. That's the last one I've seen. Did you post one today? Cause I've checked it. I think last night. I think that's the last time I looked on your page. I didn't see any updates or any new videos. But if you post one today, I may have missed it because I'm fresh out of work. We're working all day, and I may have missed it. But if you did post one today, I'll definitely check it out, my friend. No problem. All right, so we're sitting here on the ground. We're gonna push back nose to the left, taxi hotel, and then to 32. And no set on this departure. But let's go to arrival. For arrival, let's go to approach. We're planning on taking 08. We're gonna do the RNAV. Let's go ahead and pin that. Alright, so on the RNAV, we need to be at like, what's that? Let's blow this up a little bit. On the RNAV coming in, we need to be at like 1500. So about so yeah, we start our descent and come in accordingly. And yeah, all that good stuff is there. Alright, cool. Let's go back to our departure page. And let's pull it back up the airport. Alright, let's continue on. So we're taking the RNAV, execute, that's good. Let's go to our legs page and let's take a look at our flight plan. So taking off, coming in, looks like we have a discontinuity here. We're probably going to leave the discontinuity there. Coming straight in, we're going to descend down to what is it, 2500? And then come in for the right turn for the approach. That's all good. And let's go back to our map. And for the Q and H, for the weather, I just had it. It's 1012. Alright, cool. That's in. We go to our VNAV. Cruise altitude today, let's see what we got. Cruise altitude, we need to be at 37,000 feet. Climbing up to 370. Transition altitude, we can leave it at 18,000. 250 knots until we get to 10,000. And let's go to our init page and let's go to accept. Where's the fuel? Make sure our fuel is on board. Everything's looking good. For fuel on board, it's giving us 48,000 pounds. Is that kilograms? Oh, that's pounds. Oh, let me go to SimBrief really quick. Okay, I guess we're going to be riding with 48,000 pounds. This is so different from the 737. We won't be having that much fuel for this short flight. But cruise altitude, I said it was 370. That's in. We can put in our gross weights or zero fuel weights. Gross weight is in. Oh, and let's go to our performance page. Performance page, we have, let's see what we have. So we're taking off on what is it? 3-2. And the runway is 10,000 feet. We're gonna say it's wet right now because it's cloudy. It was raining earlier. For our flaps, we can do 10,000 feet runway. We could do flaps 5 on takeoff. We could do maybe, let's do optimum. Let's see what it gives us for optimum. And for anti-ice, it's going to be off. Let's go ahead and import the information in. And, alright, so we have the altimeter 29er. Yeah, we already put that in. We have the wind. This wind looks different from the Mynn-Mwcr that SimBrief has given me. I've seen a lot of videos where people are saying that the METAR that's coming from PMDG is not really. I believe it's either in the sim or not accurate. I'm not too sure, but we're gonna go ahead and adjust that really quick. So the wind is supposed to be at. Let's switch this up a little bit. Zero 5 0 0 8, and the temperature is actually 30. Only one digit different, no big deal. But we're gonna go ahead and put that in. And let's go to calculate. All right, now we have our performance information here. All right, let's go down to our performance, and for a cell, we're looking at 45 on the cell temp. And for N1, we're looking at 90%. Let's go to takeoff, actually. No, let's go back. 90%. Alright, first of all, hold up, chat. Oh, takeoff 2, right? So if we go to takeoff and we put 90.2, can we do that? 90.2. No, it's not gonna work that way. Alright, let's first answer to GSX, Pack X. Crew response. Yeah, report that passenger. We're not dealing with the shenanigans today.
I'm going to call airport police to help us out.
Yeah, we gonna have some.
Not a
Yep,
problem.
yep. Let's do that. For N2, need to be around 90, right? So I just go back real quick. Let's put in our salt temp first. Let's do that. 45. Invalid. Oh, I see why. 45. That should bring our D rate down, alright? And then what if we go Toga 2? That should bring us down to 94. So let's do 45 again. Alright, there we go. So Toga 2, that brings us down to right where we want to be. And then we're going to take off of flaps 5. We can go ahead and put that in. For our CG, we're looking at... Alright, for a CG, let's see if it's 4.75. That's right around there. That's cool. We could deal with that. Let's put 4 point, what we actually have here. Actually, no, we can go with 4.75. Let's come down to our trim wheel and let's select 4.75. Should be 4.7. That's 5, so that's 4.75. That's cool. Alright, for V speeds, we're looking at 139, 152, and 158. So 139. 152. And 158. Alright. VRES speed is going to be 142. We can come up here and put that in 142. Finally, I can chat. I know. Feels different having you back. Definitely missed you, Doris. You missed out on a little bit, but not too much. I did see my yeah. I read that. Nope. Okay, I'm all caught up. But yeah, Doris, I'm gonna check it out in a little bit. Once I get up in the air, I'll double check on your page and see what you posted. All right, so. IRS is aligned. We can go flight director left side, right side can come on. Climbing up via the SID. We can go leave 10,000 in the box for now. V speeds is in, VNAV is set up, and everything else is looking good. We already cycle, check for discontinuity. We can do runway head in actually. Let's do that. Let's do runway head in. Alright, runway ahead in the set. Alright, cool. Let me double check, make sure we are squawking mode C, and we are. And yeah, we should be ready for pushback. Auto brakes can go to RTO. And terrain traffic radar can come on as well. And sweet. Alright, how many passengers we have left? Oh, 320 passengers. I don't know IRL if they're taking 320 passengers. I think from UK they probably brought 320 passengers, but some passengers are going to Georgetown and then some passengers are coming back. That's all good. We can stick around and wait. Until then, we can probably go and check out our checklist over here real quick. And we could probably go to pre-flight instruments. We could check that. That's cool. Oxygen. We could test that. Where's that? It's over here. Alright, oxygen works. We can go ahead and check that off. Alright, let's go to normal checklist. Pre-flight, before start. Before start, we can do this right before we start. Closing all the doors. NCP takeoff speeds. CDU pre-flight trim. We already done that, so we can check that off. And taxiing and beacon and all that good stuff. Okay. Alright, cool. We can probably pull up some more charts over here really quick. Let's populate that a little bit more. So yeah, we are ready. Did that other plane took off yet? No, he's still sitting there. If anything, we'll see if we can push back before he does. Oh, JetBlue's still sitting here too. Alright, so it looks like ground crew is finished boarding. We can probably go ahead and close up those doors. We can go ahead and do that. Let's go to ground operation. And let's go to doors. Door management. That's open. Let's close that. Open, close that. Close that. Close all those doors. Hold up, opening. Hold up, so they're already closed. Oh, there you go, they're closing. Alright, cool. Hold up, no chat. I'm reading it backwards. Alright, close. I was about to say, like, why all these doors are open? It's the actual cargo door. Alright, yeah, let's close doors. Close that door. Alright, we should be good. We're looking good. Alright, while we're waiting too, I have not had the time to select any to make any custom views, but we can go with a pre-selected view real quick. Let's find a good one. Probably do this one on pushback. And then we find one on takeoff. That's cool. We can leave that as is. Close that out. Alright, just to double check, I believe we do have our takeoff speeds. So we can go ahead and check that off as well. How many more passengers do we have? OMG. Still have a lot more. Oh, IRL. Let me see where this plane is right now. I was watching it earlier. It should be landing by now. Let's see where we got. Where is it? Alright. So they did depart late because they usually depart like around 3, like 3:30. Yeah, they're just about to land right now, chat. They're right here. So they took off. Left turn on departure, flew over the Bahamas, flew over Cuba, and now they're flying right into Cayman Islands. Looks like they're on a downwind because the runway is right here. So it should be interesting. Yeah, they're on downwind. And total, it looks like the flight for them is about an hour and some change. So, interesting. Oh, one thing I can do is plan for... Let's see how long is that runway. The runway there is about 7,000 feet. 7,867 feet. Yeah, we'll plan for that once we get up in the air. I guess we could take off. We could take off taxi and take off briefing. We already went through that. As far as how our taxi is gonna go, we can double check on that. So we're gonna push back those to the left, taxi, hotel, all the way down to 32. Alright, looks like we still have over 100 passengers left to go, chat. We're making progress. But yeah, I'm just getting familiar with this aircraft. Not gonna lie, the last aircraft I've flown was the Captain Scam. The Captain Scam 777. I was so desperate to fly a 777. So yeah, I'm coming definitely from the Captain Scam. But I like how massive this plane is. It's like freaking huge. Looks like we have a door open. We can probably assess that right now. Still getting familiar with the ground operation. Alright, those doors are armed, so it looks like this one's still open. So that's the one we're getting close. Yep. Alright, cool. And once we close this door, we can arm. We can definitely. This should be illuminated so or available, so we can arm all our doors. Oh shoot! I'm not paying attention to the chat. What's up, chat? Cole, Carey. Hey, what's going on? Welcome aboard, my friend. One door is not closed. Yes, I just noticed that. Thank you. I appreciate it. It is one of the right side. Yes, I got it. I got it. And welcome aboard. How you doing, my friend? Alright, how many passengers we have left? Alright, on the return flight, I'm probably gonna do the PMDG like ground handling so you guys can see what that looks like, and not do the boarding with Pack X. Cause someone needs to make we're still waiting on an update to have a good GSX profile for this airplane. Because when they're loading in the baggages and stuff, it looks like the animation is good, but it looks like the height limit is way off. So, yeah. And as I mentioned before, disregard this cube here in chat. I got rid of these. I got rid of this custom scenery, and I think it's a Microsoft thing. They need to fix this. But when we taxi, we're going to be going that way. So by the time we get to that cube, we'll be out of the way. And I tested last night before the flight, and you can't really collide with it. You go right through it. So not too worried about it. It's just a immersion killer just having it there. But it's all good. Cole says, I'm doing okay watching from... Oh, you watching from NASA. What's going on from NASA? That's dope. That's dope. I love NASA. I've been here one time in my whole life. I was on a cruise. The cruise was from Tampa. I forgot what ship it was. I think it was a Caribbean ship. Yeah, we was on the Caribbean ship, and we came all the way out here into NASA. Beautiful, beautiful island. I was out here for about a day or two. I was in the city, like in a town area. But yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful island. Oh, and the beach there is phenomenal. It was amazing going to the beach there. It was actually, so we went to another island before that. And the beach there was okay. It was a little bit cold that day because I went there like around. It was around. It was like November-ish. Yeah, it was like November. Yeah, it was like November when I came here. So for the most part, it was a little bit cool. Like it was windy, but when I came here to the beach in NASA, it was like phenomenal. It was like really hot. It was amazing. So shout out to NASA and welcome aboard, my friend. All right, are we there yet, chat? Are you almost done? What's going on with JSX?
Nassau traffic, JetBlue 240, pushing off of gate 45. Nassau traffic.
Okay, so he's pushing back. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Coming here in the islands, I thought there wouldn't be nobody here with a 777. But look, here it is, another 777. They're all over the world on Vatsim. You can't dodge them. There you go. JetBlue pushing back. That's the A320 CFM, it looks like. That's not a Neo. Cole says, do you have any ATR in the sim? Silver Airwaves flies from Cape TPA to MYNN. Oh, really? Nice, nice. Yes, I do have an ATR. Flown it not too long ago, about a week ago. Flown it from, I was in Alaska. I was doing a FedEx op. But cool. I'll note that down. If you have Discord, you can hop. The Discord is right there on the link next on the channel. I have no moderators in chat right now, but if you have, if you're on my channel, you can definitely put that in the flight requests on Discord, and I'll definitely consider doing that in the future. But I just took a screenshot of it anyways, and yeah, I'll take a look into that. We could definitely fly from there into NASA. Thanks for the request, my friend. All right, chat, are we there yet? How many passengers we got left? All right, we getting close. We're getting close. All right, till then, let's go. Window heat can come on. Oh, and then we could see what gate they parked at IRL while we're still waiting. I think I have an idea because I've been watching this flight even before the PMDG came out. I was like, I think my first flight is going to be from here because I want to do a long haul with this plane because that's what it's meant for. But during the week, it's kind of impossible for me because I definitely have to work tomorrow morning. So I really don't have a lot of time on my hands. So yeah, I notice they definitely be flying in and out of this airport daily. Okay, so it looks like they're just about on the ground. Yeah, they just got on the ground, literally. Like, they just got on the ground. They took up the whole damn runway. Oh, shoot, chat. This should be an interesting approach. First time flying this plane for landing, at least. Looks like IRL, they took up the whole runway. I believe they're going to park somewhere around here. Because they don't have any jetways here. So they definitely using the stairs. Alright, cool. So, we don't really have to hit this button. Once we turn the APU on, it's going to bypass and automatically select the fuel pump for your APU. So APU spool up, beacon light can come on actually. We can jump back down to a checklist real quick. I think it says something about beacon light. Oh, we're good. MC V1, V2 altitude check. CDU pre-flight, we can go ahead and check that. Before start checklist is set, we can go to the taxi. We can listen to that spool up. And we have to wait for JetBlue to get out the way so we can taxi out.
Nassau traffic JetBlue 240 is taxiing Hotel 2 Hotel to runway 32 for departure. Nassau traffic.
Jurassic Gaming! Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Good evening to you too, my friend. Cole said if you need help with the charts or help for NASA, I can help you because I know the airport by heart. Okay, cool, awesome. Thank you for that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
777.
Hey,
How you like it?
beautiful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful plane. This plane is
I
massive.
personally prefer the 200ER, but I don't mind the 300.
All right, now we can request pushback. All right,
I'm still in love with my
APU's
plane.
available.
Oh yeah, I love that plane too. That plane is phenomenal.
So we can go. So from watching the IRL pilots that fly the 777, once the APU is on and you have and it's available, you can go hydraulic C2, C1. You can turn these guys to auto, and then we can push back. All right. All that set. Now we can request pushback. Before we disconnect the primary external power, we can go over to our EFB EFB real quick. Let's go to ground service and actually, where is it? Ground connections and remove. Alright, so a parking brake is set. We can remove chucks and ground power. Alright, cool. All that is removed. Now we can call GSX and request pushback. I know where British Airways parks in NASA. Oh, cool. In my park, so looking at flight radar, it looks like they will park somewhere in this area. Is this the specific gate, or they park at a different gate? Requests prepare for pushback. Oh, I'm assuming he's flying. This is the guy I think that stole my call sign. I think we're definitely flying to the same location. Oh, and while we're waiting for him, I guess we could check on the plane and see where they parked that IRL. Where is it? Did I exit out? I probably did. Yeah, while we're waiting for him, let's see where this plane parked at. I probably missed it.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Yeah, Chad, we just have to wait for him to get out the way, then we can push back. Alright, looks like they're still live, so I can still see the feedback. Alright, what are they doing? Oh, they just got off the map. Alright, let's see if I can go to playback.
Locking gear.
Let's go to, oh, it won't give me a playback. Damn, Chad, they won't give me a playback. Alright, that's cool. No biggie. We know for sure, though, they're going to be flying back here on the next flight. What door is open? Alright, so the jetway is released. We can go back to our EFB really quick. And let's go to doors. This door is disarmed. Let's go ahead and close that. And let's arm. This should be popping up soon. We can arm all our doors. Still open. Still closing. Is it closing? Oh, we have another one open. Which one is it? Okay, looks like we have two open. No, it's opening. What the heck? Alright, I'm confused. Alright, this one. Yeah, I said arm. Close it. Alright, chat, bear with me. Alright, that's closed. This... Close. Alright, closing. That one's closing. Let's go. Nope. That one's already armed. I mean, closed and armed. Alright, close. Okay, and close. Alright, and then once this illuminate, then we can activate. Alright, for pushback, we're going to do nose to the left. Hopefully GSX. Nose to the left. Hopefully GSX will push us in the right direction. I know, so GSX still need to drop an update for this plane. It might be a little bit funky on pushback, but we still have to wait for him to get out the way. While we're waiting for him, we can go ahead and arm all doors. Let's go to ground services, and we have to remove our chucks. Remove chucks. Let's confirm our parking brake is set. Remove chucks. Yep, let's see what his call sign is. I swear he's the one that stole our call sign. Yep, he took our call sign. So we're 253 Alpha. That's all
traffic
good.
JetBlue 240 holding short runway 32.
Alright, JetBlue is somewhere down here. Alright, we have to. GSX is gonna keep yelling at us, but yeah, once this guy get out the way, we can push back.
Release parking brakes, please.
Nassau traffic JetBlue 240 is departing runway 32, departure to the northwest. Nassau traffic.
Alright, so let's go back to our charts and let's request pushback. Where are we? Alright. That's the traffic. Speedberg 253 Alpha, push and start from apron 2. Alright, release parking brake.
Commencing push. All engines clear, start at will.
Alright, so next things. Alright, so on pushback, we're gonna start the engines after we're fully pushed back. No, they don't park in that specific gate. They park sometimes where the other pushback out of. Oh, okay. Thanks for that knowledge, Cole. They park on the opposite side where the. Okay. Yeah, I got that. Thank you. I appreciate that, bro.
Fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper
Alright, so from doing my little research on this plane, watching the IRL pilot 777 pilot, he says that they usually don't start the engines on pushback because sometimes these engines are massive, right? The diameter is the size of a freaking 737. So on pushback, they usually don't start the engines until after the pushback, so that they don't have like any incident where anyone can get sucked into the engines or anything like that. So we just simulating that right now. So after pushback, then we start the engines.
Beautiful rotation, gentlemen.
Thank you. Have a good flight.
And we're gonna stop GSX because we don't know how far they're gonna push us back to. Alright, looks like they're stopping. Are they stopping? Stop here anyways. Yep, stop. Alright, but we're not going to wait too long. We're going to go ahead. And also, he says his SOP for his company, they start with the left engine first. So we're going to go left engine start up. And you immediately introduce fuel. You don't wait like the 737. And we can go ahead and so you see how we did a C when we were starting up the hydraulic system. He says that with the fuel they do also a C. So we start from here and then go start from the left side and then go right side. And he also says if you're flying with more than 10,000 pounds of fuel into the center engine, then you will start those up on startup. Because apparently the center fuel pumps will be primary. They'll suck up more fuel than the wing pumps, if that makes sense. But seeing that's a short flight, I'm pretty sure we don't have anything in these center pumps, so they're gonna stay off. Alright, so engine number 1 is starting up. Looks like engine number 1 is good. Flaps 5 for takeoff. We're gonna go flaps 5. Flaps 5. Oh, I also my bad. I also forgot to put the wing view. Alright, we didn't start up engine number 2 yet. We're gonna start it up now. Number 1 is available. Let's go ahead and start up engine number 2. Engine number 2 is spooling up. Let's go ahead and introduce fuel. And we can watch engine number 2 spool up. And let me see if I can turn the sounds up a little bit. So from watching streams and everything, it looks like on startup for the PMDG, the engine sounds good, but then on the takeoff, it's a little bit funky. So that's just my opinion. Hold up. I'm paying attention to the chat, catching up the chat. Had 30 departures from Manchester earlier. I was the only non-777. Hey, they're all over the world. Like I took off purposely from this little small island. Like, hey, there ain't gonna be no 777s here, right? And look, there is at least one 777 here. So. It's all good, Jurassic Gamers. It's just temptation. It's telling you to buy one. Cole says GSX wants you to set the parking brake. Oh, I think I did. Let me double check. Oh, I didn't. Thank you.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
I was so caught up in chat and talking my butt off. All right.
You can disconnect.
Alright, so now we having 2 good engines. The packs should automatically go to off or on. Alright, let's go down to our legs, or actually our checklist. Before taxi checklist, anti-ISIS auto. We can do a recall. Where is it? Where's that button? It is recall. All right, no recall sign. We can go ahead and check that off as well. Flight control check. All right, let's do a flight control check. Right aileron. I like to actually see the ailerons. Hold up, chat. Or actually, no. We just go to external view. Right aileron. Left aileron. Right rudder. And left rudder. Alright, we can go ahead and check flight control check. Ground equipment, they're removing. We can go ahead and check that off as well. Alright, and then let's go to before taxi, before takeoff. We can go pull that up. We just have to pull our flats up, and that is set. And then once we get up to cruise or descent, or actually takeoff, what's that? For takeoff, landing gear is up. Oh yeah, landing gear up and then flaps. Alright, cool. Yeah, we can leave that there. And once ground crew get out the way, then we can request taxi. And we also, I'm kind of like stalling too, just to get this guy out the way. Where is he? He took off yet? I think he's gone, right? Alright, cool. Alright, then we can request taxi. NASA traffic, Speedberg 253 Alpha, taxiing 23 via hotel for NASA traffic. Oh, chat, and we almost had ATC, but it's Miami. I thought it was us. Alright, taxi light can come on. What's this? Oh, chat. I also have to do some key binds. I still haven't done any key binds for this airplane yet. Alright, let's taxi and let's get up out of here. Let's release parking brake. And let's taxi to the runway. It looks great. To be honest, I just don't have the budget. It's okay. It's all good. It's always gonna be here. And to be honest, if you wait long enough to like the holidays, I'm pretty sure it's gonna go on sale at some point.
The cabin lights will be dim for departure and landing. If you require additional lighting, there is a reading light on the panel above you.
Alright, LNAV, VNAV can come on. And I believe our APU, let's double check to make sure that's off. Yeah, APU can come off. I'm sorry, chat, if it's really loud. I'm turning now the noise down a little bit. Sounds like we have more aircrafts here. Because everyone took off. Why so loud? Oh no, don't do this to me. Who actually thought the call sign Bulkhead Holidays was a good idea? Had about a 10-minute long clearance with ATC. Well, how long ago? Like recently? Alright, let's watch our speed. I'm not on a virtual flight today, but we're going to try and keep it realistic at some point. Come on, man. Don't do us like this, Microsoft. Give us some photogrammetry. Thank you. Alright, another thing we can do waypoints. Nah, I don't want to do that. I don't like when the FMC is, well, the everything is all cluttered. Oh, earlier today? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, airports. Well, you know what? Jurassic Gaming. At least now it's gonna be a lot more controllers on. There's a new plane. Everyone excited. People are gonna be excited to fly, and now we're gonna have more controllers. So, I'm not planning on doing. I'm not planning on flying the 777 too much. But it's in a cut just in case do a long haul. And whenever I get to 200 subscribers, I'm definitely planning on doing some kind of crazy long haul. I know I sound crazy for this, but I'm gonna do it at some point. Had to say the Balkan holidays 5,220 about 20 times. That's crazy. It's all good. It's gonna slowly fade away. Yeah, this plane is massive. Oh yeah. If anyone just joining, disclaimer: I got rid of this custom airport, and for some reason this cube is still sitting on the runway. So we don't have to worry about it. It's not a conflict. It's just an emerging killer. NASA traffic, speed break 253 Alpha, lining up in the part N 32. Alright, landing lights can come on. Taxi lights, strobe lights, wing lights. Oops, what did I just do? And we can go to our checklist really quick. Alright, we are on the runway. I don't know how good because I know with the wide body you have to make wide turns, right? Alright, so flaps to check. This is after takeoff. Okay, clean flaps and all that good stuff. Alright, cool. Enjoy the departure, everyone, and I'll catch up with chat once I get up in the air. We're gonna climb up to 38,000, and it looks like we're gonna take a left turn out of here at some point. We are gonna fly on runway head in and then slowly turn off to the left, and everything's looking good. We don't have any any fault signs. So let's spool her up. And let's go toga. Slight nose down pressure on the yoke, and nothing to see here, chat. Nothing to see here.
Z1.
And rotate. Positive rated climb, gear up. And we're gonna go header mode to the left. Try to fly the flight director. We can go flaps 1. NASA traffic, speed break 253 Alpha, clear off runway 23, climate pass 3000. go. Alright, after we get to the other flap speed, we can clean up flaps. Alright, let's go. Clean flaps. Try to keep our nose down. This plane just want to skydive. I mean, climb, like rocket climb. And we can go direct to our next waypoint. Let's go to J. Or, oh, Jeff. Oh, G. Okay, okay. Let's go to autopilot. Yep, it looks like we're going right into the soup. Because it is overcast out here. Taxi light can come off. Takeoff. Yes, takeoff, Jurassic Gaming. Is this a real yeah, this is a real flight. I was showing it on stream earlier. They fly from NASA to Georgetown, and then they fly from Georgetown back to NASA, and then they go to, hold up, let me see. They go back to the UK. Let me give you a specific coordinates where they go to. I'm planning on doing it too. I'm not gonna lie. I sound crazy. I might do this on Friday on the weekend. Around like 8 p.m. they fly right back to, where is it?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now passing through 10,000 feet. You can now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. As a reminder, please keep your seatbelt fastened while you are seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatory. This aircraft is switching onboard Wi-Fi.
Oh, chat. It looks like they fly to different places. They actually tomorrow they're flying to Providenciales. Where is that? Hold up. So all right. So basically, they fly to different parts of the island from the UK. Let me get back. Hold up. Let me see something real quick. Because yesterday I know they flown right back to the UK. Alright, to the UK, whenever they go back to, alright, so they fly from the UK, right? And whenever they fly back, they go straight back to, where is it? Just seen it earlier. Hold on, chat. Stand by. Yeah, they fly to London. They fly right back to London. So they'll do little ops around the islands, and then they fly right back to London at like nighttime. All right, we're at 10,000 feet. Oops. Let's go to our initial climb altitude. Let's go to 370 or 380. All right, so gonna pitch for climb. Let me double check something, chat. I forgot. 370 right here. 370. And I'm gonna pull it up on stream real quick. I thought they only go from like London to Georgetown, and then from London to NASA, and then from NASA to Georgetown. But it looks like they go to other places in the islands too. 370. We're at 10,000 feet. We can go ahead and go. Landing lights can come off. Runway lights can come off. Wing lights can come off. Logo lights, I just said that. And we are above 10,000 feet. Wind is calm right now, not too crazy. We can go seatbelt sign can come off as well. And we should be at our destination in about another hour, roughly. And let me turn the sounds down, get some outside views real quick. Chat, it's a very short flight. And I catch up with chat. Let's go. Sounds down. And let's go get some music going, maybe. Oh yeah, we do have a transition altitude coming up at like 17,000. That's all good. Oh, I feel like that's too loud. Hold up. Alright, that's better. Right about there. Oh, look at the beautiful islands in the Bahamas. Alright. I love the GE 90S. I'm assuming that's what we're flying in, huh? But yeah, I like this plane the way it sounds on startup, but on takeoff, I feel like, or climbing, I feel like it could sound better compared to the videos I've seen on YouTube. V1, what's up, V1? What's going on, my friend? Welcome aboard. How you doing? Hope all is well with you. I'm kind of pissed right now. I got Vatsim warning. Why, V1? Why you got a Vatsim warning? They're flying to the Turks and Caicos. Oh, tomorrow, Cole. Okay, yes, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow they're landing, I believe, in NASA. Then they're flying to the Turks and Caicos. So thanks for that correction, my friend. I appreciate that. Because ATC said V1 says ATC said contact me 1.18.5 and number was 05 and Vatsim agent or supervisor said you're flying without ATC and he gave me a warning when departure ATC said one thing. That's crazy. You know what V1? Maybe you should record it. So, like, you can have that as a defense, right? So you can say, hey, look, this controller said one thing, and I have the recording here. So, that way you can back yourself up. So, that way, they could definitely reverse whatever penalty they're trying to put on you. But that's crazy, V1. Sorry that you had to go through that experience, my friend. Because I know you're honest. Like, you're not one of these trolls out here, so that you definitely didn't deserve that kind of treatment. Sorry about that. Good night. Enjoy the 777. Okay, Jurassic Gaming. I know it's late for you. This upcoming weekend, though, I'm gonna do some earlier streams. So have a good night and thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Doors is a troll. Where is Doors? He said like 2 words and then he disappeared. Shout out to Doors though. He was in a little, for me, he had a little thing going on, but he popped back up and said hi. So shout out to Doors. Alright, chat. I know we definitely at Barrow standard. Let's go to standard. Do we have to do left side or right side? Like the Phoenix? Looks like not. We can go to our checklist really quick. Something to do, right? Oops. What? Alright, checklist. Before takeoff, let's go to... Alright, we definitely could check that. Alright, after a takeoff checklist, flaps, alright, all that is there. Oh, so one thing too, chat, from watching others, like IRL, like 777 pilots, they said that, so you see how we took off? Hold up, where is it? So you see how we took off, right? This plane is so smart that or it's so entwined that it knows stuff that you already done. So even if you have not checked it off, the plane will automatically check it. So seeing that we already cleaned our flaps up, landing gear is already up, the plane already knows that we already put our landing gear up and we already cleaned up our flaps. So it automatically hit those check boxes for you, which is pretty cool. That's technology for you, to be honest. So after takeoff, checklist is complete. Our next checklist is going to be on descent. So on descent, we just have to make sure we do all these things right here. So we're going to leave that up for now. Very short flight. I already planned our arrival. It looks like we have 42 minutes left till we land. And we're coming up on top of the climb soon. We're climbing up to 37,000 feet. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, this plane is awesome. I'm loving it. Like, hopefully this weekend, I'm definitely going to do like official long hauls. In the future, what I'm going to do is, so initially I wanted to save this flight for like another time. I initially wanted to do like a 2-3 hour flight. And a lot of these flights for 2-3 hours, you can find them with like Cathay Pacific or Qatari. They have short flights too with these planes where you can only fly for like 2-3 hours and then land IRL operation, right? So I was planning on doing one with Anna A, however you want to pronounce it. Yeah, and over there in Asia, or not Asia, but in like Tokyo. But yeah, they don't have like an Anna A livery for this plane yet, which I've been searching on flightsim.to. They do not have one. So my alternative decision was to fly British Airways, because I know that whenever they fly in from London, they do a lot of island hopping. So they fly from NASA, then they fly into different islands, and learn from what's his name again? Learning from Cole earlier. They actually fly into different islands. As I was seeing earlier, I guess the next island they fly into is Caicos. So tomorrow they're gonna be flying into Caicos after they land into NASA. So tomorrow, I'm not sure what my schedule is, but I might do this flight again tomorrow. Take off, well, whenever, because I'm gonna fly back to NASA after this flight. Well, I'm hoping to, and then we might just fly into Caicos tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. Doors is the best. Portuguese is flight 7 crash. Yes. Doors, are you still in chat? I don't even think he's still in chat. Yeah, Doors is something else. Alright, we're coming up on top of climb very soon. And we have about, let's see how long we have left until our descent. Oh, so another thing too, I'm learning chat. So like with the 737, you usually have a descent like option here where it shows you how much nautical miles you have left to go. On this plane, not so much. I would have to like calculate all these miles. And it looks like we have about another 30 minutes left, and then we'll start our descent in probably about another 10 to 15 minutes. And landing into the runway, we're gonna be on an RNAV approach. It's not gonna be a we're not gonna have a star. Unless ATC pop online and give us something different, but right. So right now we're flying over Cuba. Where is Cuba? It's ahead of us. It's right ahead of us. Next, yeah, we're gonna be flying over Cuba. And also want to say thank you all for the likes. Appreciate it so much. And we are just about at cruise. We can go ahead and make a public, well, a cabin announcement.
We'll be reaching our cruising altitude soon. Everything's looking good up here in the cockpit. Please let your cabin crew know if there's anything that we can do to make this flight a little better for you.
Alright, sweet chat. We're at cruise. We're going to be at cruise. Let's see if it gives us a top of descent, seeing that we do not have a star. It looks like it wants us to descend in another... Alright, in another 180 nautical miles. So yeah, we're probably gonna descend right before then, and when descending, we want to get down to about 2,500 feet. And seeing that it is our nav approach, because one thing I wanted to like find out, right? So this plane, like the 787, whenever you come in on arrival, it usually auto give you your ILS frequency. But we're gonna be on the RMP, or I believe RNAV approach, so we're not gonna have any kind of frequency. We're just gonna be basically descending via the profile of the VNAV. So, but I believe at some point, like if you do have a ILS integrated, like if you have an ILS approach, you won't have to worry about putting in your ILS frequency, like flying on the PMDG777, if that makes sense. Because with the 737, you always have to make sure you put in your ILS frequencies. But yeah, this plane is very fun to fly. Been having a lot of fun with it. Do it in another 100 nautical miles. And so we plan on doing the return flight. Let's see what time that flight is supposed to depart. IRL. Doesn't let. Let's look at the METAR. Right now the wind is 030 at 8 knots. Altimeter is going to be 1012. We can go ahead and cue that in. 1012. Temperature is 32 degrees. And we're going to land with flaps 30. Yep, that looks accurate. We can go ahead and calculate. Alright, so a VRAR speed, we're looking at 155. Let's go over to our landing en route. This is probably going to change because their weight is going to be lighter by the time we get there in another 30 minutes. Let's go calculate and let's see what it gives us for now. Alright, so we can plan for our VRAR speed at 144. Let's go into our init. Let's go to index. Let's go to approach. And we can, yep, alright, yeah, we can do 30 degrees at 144. And then I'll double check it right before we get into the approach phase and then see if that changes. So we are ahead of the aircraft. We can also clear out this discontinuity here. Let's go Mobix and paste. So IRL, they came in on a downwind. They got to the waypoint here about 1,500 feet. Did a U-turn and then came into land. So we're gonna plan that accordingly. And everything else is looking good. Seatbelt sign is off, right? All right, cool. Satisfaction of PAX right now, they're at 76%. We should be on the ground in another 30 minutes. It looks like we have about 28 minutes for the passengers before they're expecting us to arrive. So let's see if we can beat that. We have a crosswind right now at 5 knots. And we are flying. Oh, so we just flew over Cuba. Cuba is right behind us. Cuba is right there. Happy. Hey, what's up, Happy? How you doing, my friend? Hey, what's going on? Welcome back. How you doing today? How was the 777? It's pretty good. Um, it's definitely my first official flight with this airplane, so there's still a lot that I have to learn about it. But so far, it's amazing. Definitely loving that we have a new airplane in the sim. So away from that, everything is good. Oh, and thank you for the likes. Oh, usually I aim for 5 likes, but I'm at 7 likes. That is well more than what I was expecting. Thank you all for the likes. I appreciate it. Uh, Happy says, is the 777 known to be the smartest aeroplane? No, but it's very common. As far as the smartest, I feel like everyone has their own opinion. But this is a very popular plane that's used all around the world. Like right next to the right next to the 787. And most of the systems and getting everything set up and ready to go, it kind of remind me of the 787. But yeah, it's definitely something new. I like it. Let's see how much longer we have left until we land. Alright, I can do like a little quick little cabin tour. You know what's dope? I can't wait for GSX to like make a profile for this airplane so you can actually see all the passengers on board. That would be really dope. So right here we have first class. Looks pretty solid. I can't wait for like all the custom like liveries to come out. Pretty sure they're gonna like go all out and make the seats like accordingly to like the airline that we're flying. But it looks pretty solid. Definitely appreciate it having the cabin. It would be dope if we can like interact like with all these features in the back. like grab some snacks and all that good stuff. But it looks like this is where the cabin crew hang out. Have a little push-out seat right here and all that good stuff. Oh, one thing I know is modeled. So whenever you disarm or arm your the doors and the EFB or in the plane itself, these actually are modeled so that it goes to like disarm and arm, which is pretty cool. I feel like the small details is what counts, right? I also wish like the laboratory was like modeled as well, but the laboratories are not modeled. Can you bring the stun visor on the window? Okay, I got you. Once I get back in the cockpit. Actually, let me save this view right here. I still haven't done any custom views yet. Actually, chat, we need to descend. Let's go. Sibo sign, come on. And we need to get down to about, let's start with...
The flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seats, fasten your seatbelt.
Let's go to thousands. It's not, the collect spot's not working. Alright, whatever. Alright, let's start our descent. We can do flight level change. And let's start off with like 10,000 feet.
To assist with customs at our destination, flight attendants will begin handing out forms momentarily. Please review and complete these forms and keep them with you for presentation upon arrival.
Oh, for the visors, I got you. The visors should be right here. There you go. And it should be one on the left side too. There's not one in the back. And on the co-pilot side, first officer, there you go. And we can leave the other ones. The other visor with yellow shades. Yes, it looks like yellow shades or like green. Right now the sun is not beaming in our face, but yeah, it looks like it has like a pearlescent of like green with yellow. Not bad. Alright, so it looks like we should be around 10,000 here after taxiing. We can get down to, let's refer back to our arrival. Is Kennex one of our... Okay, yes, I believe so. Yeah, Kennex should be somewhere right here. We want to get down to 1,500 feet. And we are right on track. Definitely right on track. But yeah, it's gonna be my first time. So on the practice flight, I definitely took off, but it's gonna be my first time ever landing this plane in the sim. Should be interesting. I'm so used. So in the previous videos on my channel, you can see I've been flying the A320 a lot. So definitely should be interesting landing this plane. It's gonna fly totally different. Hopefully we don't smash it on the ground. Runway is definitely a little bit shorter than the last runway we took off from coming into Georgetown, but we'll see how it goes. Happy says on the left side you can bring a yellow visor. There is stand like thing attached near the window on the left side. Yeah, like right here, right? Yeah, it's cool. You can just touch. You can activate it and deactivate it, and then same thing for the pilot side as well. I believe this is like really helpful once if the sun is like directly beaming at you, but I feel like the sun right now is not a factor. It's over to our 1 o'clock. Alright, so when I'm planning on doing chat or landing into this airport, I'm gonna record it, and then flying back into NASA, we're gonna land and then watch the recording into this airport. So I'm hoping this airport we definitely have a great landing. No, not that. Hold up. So there's a stand attached near to the window? Where? So one thing I know you can do too, Happy. So you see how our tablet is here, right? We can also mount it right here. I know there's a click spot somewhere where you can move it. I don't know how to move it. I forgot how to move it. Yeah, I forgot how to move it. But I know there's a click spot here. And there's a click spot, so right here is another spot too, where you can actually move the EFB. So there has to be one here too. I just gotta find the sweet spot. I don't know where it is. Oh, there you go, right there. But as far as the visors go, I don't know. I only know of this one. You send me a screenshot later on Discord. All right, it's cool. Yeah, let me know. Teach me. There's still a lot for me to learn in this airplane. I try to watch tutorial videos and like try to find, get all the information before I start flying it. But yeah, that's all the knowledge I have right now. But definitely open for more knowledge, my friend. Thank you for that. For our speed brakes, we can plan. Let's do auto brake 3 on landing. And we are descending, right? So for descent, we can go ahead and check off our auto brakes. We already have our landing data. And we could do our approach briefing in 1 second. And we could also check off notes. We don't have any recall, so we can go ahead and check that off as well. And we can do an approach briefing. So, coming in, if we have to do a go around, best approach, climb straight ahead to 15,000. Turn right turn, which is right here, to Mobix. Mobix is gonna be back into this area, I'm assuming. So right turn into Mobix. Well, right here. Right turn into Mobix and hold. And then we probably do like a circle, come into hold, and then try our approach again. Alright, so we just debriefed that. We can go ahead and check that off. So I'll just have to remember, climb up to 1,500 feet, turn right, direct to Mobix, and hold. IFR and VFR aircraft operation in axis of 250 airspeed, which is knots, and then 10,500 are not permitted with the Cayman Island, TMA and Owen Roberts CTR. Alright, coming up on our barrel, we can go ahead and set that. And we're coming up on less than about 50 nautical miles away from the airport. Alright, so we are approaching Cayman's Islands. Gonna be coming in on a downwind, then left turn, and then coming on the RNAV approach for 08. Go ahead and pause the music really quick. That's one less thing for me to do. And then we're gonna go ahead and start up our flight recorder.
Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seatback pocket or under the
so I can see the runway ahead of us.
all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
We're gonna do vector. We're gonna vector ourselves around. Let's go to heading mode. Let's go ahead and activate. And we are on Unicom frequency, right? Okay, cool. And I'm gonna turn the sounds back up. Alright, then we're gonna do vectors. Georgetown traffic, Speedberg 253 Alpha on a downwind for runway 08. Georgetown traffic. And then we're going to bring our speed back to about 220. Looks like for flaps 1, as long as we are about 265 knots, we can go flaps 1. Let's go flaps 1. And we can go direct to Mobix. Should have never done that, chat. Oh shoot. Alright, have the runway in sight. We're gonna fly the RNAV down into 08. Let's go flaps 2. Georgetown traffic, Speedberg 253 Alpha on the RNAV for 08. Georgetown traffic. Let's get our speed down. VREF speed, we're looking at, what is it? Let's go back to our VREF speed indication. Let's go to index. Index. Approach. 139. Alright, after Cesar, we need to just basically have the airport in sight, and then we'll continue in on our arrival. I'm going to go ahead and start the recording from now. And let's see if we can try not to smash it on the ground, chat. Let's see if we can do it. Alright, we can go to approach phase. Let's go ahead and mode. Alright, have the airport in sight. We'll bring our speed back to about 190. And we can pull out some more flaps. Drop our landing gear. We're about 10 miles out. Alright, we got Cesar. We're gonna go full flaps, bring our speed back down. To, what is it, 140. Let's go Meyer plane. Where's recall?
Sync rate. Sync
Quiet.
rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
Approaching.
Let's go my throttles.
Sync rate.
Minimums.
Sync rate. Too low terrain. 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 Too low terrain.
50. 30. 20. 10.
I hit the recall. I don't know why this plane kept screaming at me. Sorry about that, chat. Hold up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination. The local time is 7:41 p.m. and it's currently about 88 degrees Fahrenheit. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the air traffic comes to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bin as items may have shifted during the flight. Thank you for flying with us.
Alright, that's something to get used to. That thing was throwing me off. Alright, we made it. Stop the recording. Georgetown traffic, Speedberg 253 Alpha, clear off runway 28, taxiing. Stand by. Speedberg 253, taxiing Golf, Delta to the gates. Alright, that's something I gotta get used to, chat. I know with the with the 737, once you disconnect the auto throttle and the autopilot, you just like clear out the fault, seeing that you disconnected autopilot. But this thing was still screaming at me. Don't know why. I have to figure that out. Let's go. Landing lights, runway lights off. Taxi light can come on. Logo lights on. Wing light should already been on. And we can start our APU. And strobe lights can come off. Where is it? Strobe lights. Alright, taxi light can come off. Yeah, we're gonna stop right here. GSX is tweaking. Let's go parking brake on. We can shut down engine number 1 and 2. Or 2 and 1. We can do it backwards. Alright, wing lights off. Beacon light can come off. Taxi lights can come off. Shut down the pumps. We can connect. Let's go to ground services. Set checks. Should we do a request deboarding now? We're not even gonna mess with GSX. GSX is tweaking right now. Let's go to ground services and let's go cargo. Release cargo or connect in. Alright, cool. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Passengers can deboard from there. Actually, yeah, all the cargo doors are open. Alright, cool. We made it. GSX tweaking. We're gonna reset GSX and we're gonna get ready for the return flight. I don't know, chat. I wasn't really too digging that landing on this one, but hey, it's my first one. First landing on this plane. Let's go to review and let's see what we have for landing rates. Landing rates, they gave us -83, but I'm not gonna lie, we floated all the way in. Should have done the gun around. G was 1.01. Let's go ahead and clear it out. Plan a new flight plan route. We can go ahead and close out Pack X. Satisfaction was 78%. We were technically late, but we were still 11 minutes early according to the announcement we made with Pack X. Go ahead and close that out. Pack X gave us -85. Non-compliant passengers, short departure delay due to traffic. Yep, that's what happened. Alright, sweet. We're gonna plan for the arrival back, or our departure back. I'm gonna play some music in the background and get everything set up and ready to go. I'm not gonna do a be-back screen. I'm just gonna play some music and then plan for arrival back in. I know there's a few other things we can do in the cockpit really quick. Alright. So we can disconnect. Yeah, let's get the chucks going. Let's reset GSX. We're not going to use GSX on the way back. Definitely, this thing definitely needs an update. She shouldn't be standing there anymore. She's out the way. We can get some catering vehicles up, maybe. Or we're gonna leave it as is. But what we need to do is go to ground services and request chucks and all that good stuff. Let's see. We definitely need some ground power. All right. So chucks is set. Request ground power. Definitely need that. And while looks like we have ground power, we can come back up and turn fuel pump off. Go back to external power. And we're gonna do a reverse mode, right? So let's go. Hydraulic system can go to off. And we're gonna leave this one on so we have hydraulics for brakes and all that good stuff. Alright, everything else can go to off. All that is off. Logo light can stay on. Nav light can stay on. And yeah, I'm gonna go set up for the return flight chat, and I'll be here in the background, but I'll be back momentarily. Alright, so IRL, this flight got delayed to like 7 o'clock. So we are not late at all. But we're probably going to take off before it. Call sign, we are looking at 252, same call sign, interesting. It looks like that aircraft that took our call sign, doesn't look like he's going back for a return flight. So we should have the IRL call sign. Alright, we're good. Passengers are boarding. And we are back with the new call sign. We're going to be Speedberg 252. We are connected to the network. And we have all the information here. Speedberg 252, we're going to climb it up to 39,000 feet on the way back. Sun looks like it's setting, so let's see if we... It looks like it might turn into a nighttime arrival chat. I am on live weather, or live weather right now. But as planned, we're not going to do GSX for the loading. We're just going to use GSX for pushback. So let me make sure I don't have to do a reset. Alright, cool, we're good. And on pushback, we're going to do nose to the left. So let's jump inside the cockpit and let's get everything set up and ready to go. So let's jump in the cockpit. Let's go to our position in it. We are at Mynn-Mwcr. Actually, let's go to our EFB really quick. Let's go to request flight plan. Okay, I was gonna say this thing is not updating. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's jump into our position in it. And we are Mynn-Mwcr. Oh, I put it twice. That's my mistake. Mynn-Mwcr. Let's copy and paste that into a GPS. Actually, yeah, I think we can go with either one of these. It looks just about the same. Let's try it again. Alright, whatever. Let's go to our flight plan page and let's request our flight routes from SimBrief. Let's go set payload, set fuel, request our flight in it. Alright, information is in. Let's go ahead and load that in. Let's go activates, executes. And let me update Navigraph really quick with a new flight plan route. Alright, so we have that in here. We're going to be taking 08. We do not have a SID, SID, so we're going to execute. And we do not have any discontinuity. We can plan for arrival. And for arrival, we're taking 32. Looks like it's going to be a RNAV 32 in arrival. Let's go into execute. Let's go to our edit page and accept our flight plan performance. Let's go over to our tablet really quick and let's go to performance. Plan to land on 3-2. Runway there was a little bit cloudy, so we're gonna say it's wet. For this runway, I think we could do flaps 5 on departure. That's fine. Flaps 5 on departure. Gonna do toga. And let's go ahead and import that information. Alright, altimeter. Let me look at the wind and see if that matches up with what we have here on the flight plan. Right now it says the wind is 220 at 5 knots. So let's switch this up. Temperature is 29 degrees. Hold up, nope, I'm tripping, chat. Hold on, that's the wrong one. Let's go back. You probably had the right one. Yep, it's actually 05 at 10. What if I just hit import? Okay, nope, and it's still wrong. 05 at 10. Oh yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Yep, that's good. Alright, let's go calculate. And we have our performance here. We still have our okay, that's the airport lighting. Oh, look at that. Look at that nighttime coming in. Alright, let's continue. Let's go to
Cabin crew, I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight. As you find your seat, be sure to please
zero fuel weight is in. Climbing up to 39,000 feet.
If you have trouble finding a location for any of your carry-on items,
Cost and decks, we are looking at 194. That is correct. Let's go to our thrust page. And for our cell temp, we're looking at 65. Thrust, we're looking at 89. That is correct. Let's go to our next page. Taking off of flaps 5 for departure. CG, what we have, 4 points. Alright, so for CG, we're looking at 28.69. 28.69. And yeah, we can go with that. 4.75. Let's bring this back. .75. That should be right about there. That's cool. On the trim, V speeds, we're looking at 135. .150. And 157. For a VREF speed, we're looking at 140. And we have that set in the box. Gonna climb up via the. It's gotta be alright. How you take? Alright, let's go. L-nav, V-nav can come on. And how the heck do you switch this over to 1000s? It's not letting me. Alright, whatever. We're gonna climb up via the SID up to 39,000 feet. So let's put. Yeah, we're gonna climb via the SID up to 39,000 feet. Alright, sweet, that is in. IRS is aligned. Flight directors is on. Thrust limit, all that is set. VNAV is set. Climbing up to 250 knots to 10,000. That is looking good. We're on Unicom 1 to 2.8. Still no ATC online. That's cool. And we are ready for pushback. We already have our barrel. We could change our minimums. Actually, that can stay the same until we take off. Where's our tablet? Our tablet is over here. Alright, cool. Alright, let's pull up some charts. Departure. Go ahead and pin that. So on pushback, we're taking off 08. Gonna do nose to the left. We're gonna back taxi to 08 and then take off. And everything else is looking good. Alright, auto brakes is on RTO. All our lights are armed. Alright, cool. We're gonna start. Get ready for pushback. Alright, so no animation for our cargo doors. We can go into our performance, or actually our ground operation, and we can go to animated ground ops. No, wrong one. Ground services, and we can go ahead and release all these. Release. Double check our fuel. We have 43.7 thousand pounds, and that's exactly what we need. 43. Yep, that's good. All right, just double checking. Release. We have a fuel truck out here. Where's the fuel truck? Oh, he's right there. Yeah, we can go ahead and release all those. Release. And release. Alright, so everything is on release. For ground services, we can go to our doors. We will wait for everything to remove, and then we can go ahead and close all and arm all our doors. We don't necessarily have to wait for Pack X, so we can just push back whenever, right, chat? So we're gonna go ahead and arm all our doors. Let's go other doors to arm. Hold up, opening, huh? Oh, my bad. That's my fault. Let's go close. That's close. Close. Alright, we can wait for the arm doors to illuminate. Looks like entry door is still open. You can go ahead and close that.
We are ready to go when you are.
Oh, right in time. Pack X is finished boarding. Alright.
Good evening, ladies and
Close,
gentlemen, and welcome
please.
aboard Flight 2.
Oh, looks like we have to probably go back to ground service. There's something that we're not. That's not released. Yes, this door is not released. Alright, that's released. That's closed. Alright, cool. Now we can arm our doors. Should illuminate in a second.
Cabin crew, secure doors for departure.
Where's the option? Should let me arm the doors. All of them are closed, right? Disarm, 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 disarm. Open. That's just press to open. Disarm, disarm. Let's go back to ground services. Request, 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 request. Oh, maybe because we have... Alright, let's do this. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, let's start up our APU. APU is spooling up. Beacon light can come back on. Alright, APU should be available. Let's see if it says APU running. APU is running. Alright, now let's see if it'll give us the option to arm the doors. No? Actually, let's go over to our stats or doors. Shows arm here, but it does not show arm here. Okay. Oh, okay. So it is armed. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. All right. Let's go back to hydraulic system. That one is on auto. We can go C1, C2, C1, auto, auto, auto. And let's call GSX and request pushback.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Alright, VSPs, all this checklist is still complete. We're gonna leave it as is.
Pin inserted.
We can remove chucks.
Locking gear.
Chucks is not removing. Why? Oh, release ground power. Alright, ground power is released. We are going to do nose to the left. Alright, now we should be able to remove chucks. There we go. Cool.
Release parking brakes, please.
And we can release parking brakes.
Release park push, please. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, fuel pumps can come on. And they already looks like they're pushing me in the wrong direction, chat. Let's see if they straighten up. Alright, cool. They are.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the front of the aircraft for a safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light is on, please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another. Tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. In the event that the seatbelt light is not on, we suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened in case of unexpected turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you towards the exit. In the event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will drop in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth, secure the elastic band behind your head, tighten the straps if necessary, and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask on first and then assist others. Keep your mask on until a member of the crew advises you it is safe to remove it. In the event that the pilot decides to take us for a swim, a fashionable life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Flip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the strap to tighten. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If your life vest does not inflate automatically, blow into the mouth
Alright,
for manual
we can start up engine number 1.
with a whistle and light.
Set parking brake.
This cushion can be used as a secondary
Waiting your
safety
confirmation for a good engine
Once
start.
again, all devices must be in airplane mode and
Going
their
back to
large
ground.
devices must be turned
Engine's
off
not
during
started
this
yet.
time.
I'll call you back
Please
later.
clearly stow your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened in seat backs and safety belts
Unlocking
in a
gear.
full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in a laboratory is prohibited by law. All of this information and more can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of you. We suggest reading this and let us know if you have any questions. Thank you for flying with us, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Alright, engine number 1 is available. You go ahead and start up engine number 2. And we can go ahead and select flaps 5. Oh, this aircraft looked different at night. Alright, ground crew is clear. We can go ahead and turn on our taxi lights. And we can do a flight control check. Let's go right aileron, down, up. Left aileron, down, and up. Right rudder, and left rudder. Alright, we can disconnect APU. And we can request taxi. Georgetown traffic. Speed break 253, taxiing 08 via Echo, and backtracking 08 for Georgetown traffic. Alright, let's release park and brake and let's taxi her up, chat.
Please note, the cabin lights will be dimmed for departure and landing. If you require additional lighting, there's a reading light on the panel above you.
Right. Auto throttles can come on. Maybe that's why the frickin' maybe that's why the autopilot kept going crazy. We're gonna figure it out on the arrival. Alright, landing lights can come on. Runaway lights, strobe lights, wing lights. Cabin crew is ready. Alright, chat, enjoy the departure. Let's go. Throttles up. And up, norm. Checklist. Alright, let's do a quick checklist real quick. Everything looks good. We're good. Yeah, we're gonna disregard that, chat. Let's go back to recall. Alright, enjoy the departure. Let's go. Throttles up. Let's go, Toga.
V1.
Rotate. Positive rate of climb, gear up. Go flaps 1. Find the flight directors. Let's go. Clean flaps. Alright, that was good to fly. We can go to autopilot. Autopilot can come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now passing through 10,000 feet.
Landing lights can come off.
Portable electronic devices. As a reminder, please keep your seatbelt fastened while you're
Taxi light can come off.
congregating in the galley or near the
Wing
lobby.
lights and logo lights
This
off.
aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you will be required to pay a small fee. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi to find out more information.
Alright, we're climbing nice and smooth. Alright, we can put our range up to 160. And also, did we plan for our arrival yet? Nope, we haven't. We could do that now. Landing, we're gonna plan for 3-2. I believe it's gonna be an RNAV approach. Oh, we did a plan for it. Okay, 3-2 RNAV approach. No star. Alright, cool. For the RNAV radio, yeah, we don't have a it's not an ILS, so that's all good. Cool beans. Oh, that's cool, chat. Let's change its color. So it was green, it shows you the trim. Now it's like blue at night. That's pretty cool. Alright, coming up on Barrow, we can go to standard. And also, we can go to our arrival page and let's check the Barrow minimums for arrival. First things first, we can go to the airport. We can go ahead and queue that in. Plan on taking 3-2. So we departed off 3-2. We're going to be landing back on 3-2. And we don't have a star, but for arrival, we're taking the RNAV 3-2. Minimums on that one, we're looking at 328. Alright, that's in the set. We are ahead of the aircraft. For auto brakes, we can do flaps. Option 3. And our top of climb should be coming up in about 75 nautical miles. And we're going to be climbing up to 39,000 feet. Seatbelt sign can come off. Hey, I'm not going to lie, chat. If today was Friday, if I didn't have to wake up early tomorrow, I would have sent it all the way back to London. No cap. Let me see what the IRL flight is doing. I think it should already taken off. They were delayed. Oh, we're probably ahead of them. They did have a delay. They're probably not gonna go back until like after 9-10 o'clock. Let me check it out and see what's going on. Okay, so they finally took off. It looks like they took off at 7:07. That's an hour ago, right? Okay, so yeah, they are ahead of us. It looks like they're right here. They're now flying over Cuba. Yeah, they're over Cuba right now. And we just took off. They're like probably about like 20 minutes ahead of us. Alright, our range is set at 160. Looks like we have a slight crosswind. It's only like 6 knots. Nothing too much to worry about. But yeah, this is how this plane looks at nighttime. Alright, top of cruise should be coming up in about another 60 to 50 nautical miles. And we should be at our destination in about 45 to 50 minutes. Alright, coming up on top of cruise. Looks like we're about, what's that, like 30, 20 nautical miles out. Let's see what the IR plane doing now. Looks like they have about 30 minutes left of their flight. We have 39 minutes. So yeah, they're probably like 10 minutes ahead of us. Alright, we are right about at top of the cruise.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. We'll be reaching our cruising altitude soon. Everything's looking good up here in the cockpit. Please let your cabin crew know if there's anything that we can do to make this flight a little...
will be starting our in-flight service. We will be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Please look in your seat back for our list of complimentary and premium drinks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. Please note that we only accept credit cards.
we can clear out this discontinuity here. Alright, chat. I'm not digging the last landing I did, so I think I'm gonna record the landing and back into NASA. Yeah, let's go to a nav radio also. Let's see if our ILS frequency matches up. Alright, so 110.1. Alright, that's cool. That matches up. We're looking good. Can we put in the course 143? Is that a thing? Nah, I won't let us. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's switch to a barrel. Alright, so you're gonna be flying right over the Bahamas, right over to our right wing. Can't really see nothing though, it's nighttime. I'm gonna pull out some speed brakes. We need to slow down. Alright, we track speed brakes. We have message. How do we see the message? Whoa, 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 no. Alright, let's go. Bring a vertical descent back. We are coming up on 10,000 feet, so we do need to bring our speed back. Maybe pull our speed brakes back out, but not as aggressive as we did before. And we can go, landing lights can come on, runway lights, taxi lights, wing lights, and logo lights. Alright, I think that we can see NASA right ahead of us.
We have begun our final descent into your destination. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in a full upright position. Please also store any
Let's
carry-on
retract our
items
speed
either
brakes.
in the back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger
Looks like we're about 80 like 40 nautical miles out from the airport. Alright, so before I hit disconnect autopilot on my throttle, I don't think the plane liked that. So what we're going to do is, instead of just disconnecting autopilot, we're going to do disconnect here from the autopilot. Try that way. Yeah. Crew seated for landing. And we can go, let's pull up some charts whenever we get on the ground. Alright, I think we're good on the speed brakes. We can go ahead and arm that. Airport coming up in sight. We can slowly bring our speed back. NASA traffic, speed break 252 inbound for runway 14, about 20 mile final for NASA traffic. You go flaps 1. Alright, about 20 miles out. Once we're about 10 miles out, we get fully configured.
That's traffic 9216 at hotel.
2500.
NASA traffic less than 2025 to 1,200, taking a left turn out to the north.
NASA traffic, speed break 252, about semi-final on the ILS for 14, NASA traffic.
That's traffic United 216 is taking off 14, that's all.
Alright, sound like there's somebody on the runway. Let's bring our speed back. Let's get fully configured, about 10 miles out. Let's drop our landing gear.
United 216 to arrive in traffic. Are you 2 miles or 10 miles away from the touchdown?
10 miles out from runway 14 for speed break 252, NASA traffic.
We're just going to be taking off prior to your arrival.
Copy for speed break 252, NASA traffic. Alright, speed break, flaps is down. Initial landing speed, let's verify that really quick. It's gonna be 144. Let's bring our speed back.
NASA traffic again, 216 is taking off 14 for a southeast departure. NASA be advised.
I thought he said he was waiting, but okay. 144. Alright, since he's departing, let's bring our speed way back. Let's go full flaps. And I'm gonna do the recording on this one, chat. I do not like the last landing we did. Let's go ahead and start recording. Let's go full flaps. Oh, this will be the first ILS approach with this airplane. That's traffic, speed break 252, 5 mile final on ILS for 14. That's traffic. Alright, I don't know if the plane's gonna continue to scream at me, so instead of disconnecting from the yoke, I'm gonna go disconnect here. Still doing it, chat. go my throttle.
Approaching Mynn-Mwcr.
NASA traffic 9214, 9216
Landon.
correction. Clear runway 14. Once again for a southeastbound departure. NASA last call.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Alright, nose down, reverse thrust. $60 knots, reverse thrust still, then let's take the next left. And we can stop the recording.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination. The local time is 9:41 p.m. and it's currently about 82 degrees Fahrenheit. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening overhead bins and items during the flight. Thank you for flying with us.
Stop here, clean up our flaps. NASA traffic, speed break 252, clear off runway 14, taxi to the gate. And let's go. APU can spool up. Landing lights can come off. Strobe lights off, wing lights off. And let's taxi to the gate. Alright, chat, landing rate on that one was a butter. 115. I guess when disconnecting autopilot, you first disconnect the autopilot, then re-engage it, and then clear the fault. I'm assuming that's how that works. And we can retrack our landing gear. Our speed brakes. And chat, I low key want to do this flight back to London. OMG. If I didn't have to work tomorrow, I would have put this flight up in the air, take a nap, come back, and land. Yeah, this plane is amazing. I love flying this plane. Alright, so we're going back to Terminal 2, which should be this one right here. Terminal 2. Alright, this should be Terminal 2. We're going to take a right turn. And according to Coles, he says that they park over here to the right. See if we can get. Yeah, we're gonna use GSX on this one. What is it? Bravo. Actually, maybe not. Never mind. This is Spark Chat. Let's get the replay out the way. Let's wrap it up. Alright, cool. Set parking brake. APU can spool up. Is APU was already on, or am I tripping? To see if APU is on, I think we go to stats. Where is it? Yeah, APU is at 100%. Yeah, we cool. We can go shut off engine number 1 and 2. Fuel pumps can come off. Hydraulic system in reverse mode. So let's go 2 off, off. Taxi light off. Oh, no, taxi light stays on. Logo light can stay on. Beacon light can come off. Seatbelt sign can come off. And let's close out everything. So, nano rate on that one, chat, negative 115. We're going to check out the replay in a short second. Let's go ahead and close that out. For Pack X, we have... should end. I don't know why it's doing that. We could do a deboard with JSX for a little short second and then... Actually, no, we're not going to do a deboard. We're just going to jump right into the replay. Alright, there we go. Close out Pack X to give us negative 118. That's all set. That's all good. Let's disconnect from the network. And... wow, this plane was so satisfying, man. It was definitely fun. We can't wait to do another flight with this plane. Let's jump back in here and let's go to panel state. Let's go to state load. Let's go to approach. Let's go activate that. Flaps should go full flaps and all that good stuff. What are we doing? Alright, let's just ignore that chat. Plane is spooling up. I don't think this thing likes to go into approach mode. Alright, everything is disconnected. Let's turn the sounds down a little bit. Nice, sweet. And we're gonna adjust the date just to a daytime. Like I mentioned earlier, chat, I don't know what the heck is up with Microsoft and this damn runway, but we do have this big cube right here. Just ignore this. Disregard this. Let's check out the replay though. And let's pause and speed up. Woohoo! Yes, I'm happy I did this one and not the last one. I figured out that autopilot issue. It definitely threw me off, but that was sweet right there, chat. I'll take that. We're going to wrap it up, chat. I want to say thank you all for the subs. Thank you all for hanging out with me on stream. Thanks for all the comment. Thank you all for just taking your time out of the day, checking out this lovely aircraft. Hope you all enjoy the stream. And until next time, hopefully tomorrow I could probably do another stream. Until next time, you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll see you all again on the next one. Peace out and see ya.